Good morning, good morning, good morning, or afternoon. It's Ruth Marquise, your favorite realtor. This day won't. It just, hold on, guys. Hello. Y'all don't kill me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My settlement went haywire, but we all good to go. That is just the life of a real estate agent. We worked it all the way out. Things were blown out of proportion for no reason because of emotions. And we had to calm his little booty down. Strong on me, like, we gonna put this back on the market. You keep playing. He like, okay, no problem and stuff. So I'm sorry. Okay. This is the little conversation that I have. All right, let's start over. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ruth Marquise, your favorite realtor. Welcome to the Ruth and Relationship Show. I am your host, Ruth Marquise, aka your favorite realtor, aka your favorite credit specialist, aka your love negotiator. I help men and women relate, get into quality relationships that lead to quality families, that lead to quality communities, that leave quality legacies. Let's build. Today's topic is eh, should men raise their standards? Should men raise their standards? Because I am a determined woman, I will navigate this properly. Where are you, Facebook? If you're on here, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. So right now, happy Friday. You know it's Fun Friday. um, so we are taking it easy. We're winding down, but we got some work to do. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. All right. Hey, how are you? So, Cash App is up. Apparently, it's an R at the end of this Cash App too right now. Let me fix my Cash App real quick. I got this son of mine who is determined to mess everything up. Thank you for in advance for supporting our live stream. And we thank you for that. All right, so let's get started. So men are having an issue with They say they're not finding quality women. I did not understand this problem before. I was like, what are y'all talking about? I'm good women. What you saying? But then I had realized that there's some valid points. There's some the way society has kind of promoted what is cool and what is popular has now put the black relationship, the black love, or even all relationships, the modern woman, the Western woman. And it's not just the Western woman, these women in other countries too. When you look at 90 Day Fiance, you be like, oh my gosh, they acting like this and all over the world, okay? Because whatever we do, that's what everybody do. So it's basically men have like from the beginning of time chosen women based off of looks, right? She can be dumber than a brick, right? She can be dumber than a brick, but as long as she's hot, she has a nice body, she has a beautiful face, that and she puts it down in the bedroom. That's all that she gotta do. But there were some other things that were understood back in the day. So now that women have moved into the workforce, we got all our roles switched up. We got all of our issues switched up. I was one of those people like, listen, my friend. You want me to do what? You want me to do what? So I definitely understand it. So I feel like for the regular woman, right? The regular woman who doesn't get dressed up every day. She has to go to work. Maybe she has to wear scrubs to work. She doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't do this. She doesn't do that. On one hand, they're like, oh, but you're like natural girls. On the other hand, I ain't never known. Okay, I'm lying. Okay, maybe one time. But I ain't never, get this like oh my gosh, you're natural. I like your natural hair. I did get that one time. I was like, oh, and you natural too? It was like a cherry on top. It was not required, okay? But that men will say, no, don't wear no makeup. But then when you wear your lipsticks and all of that stuff, they excited. Men will say, "Oh no, we want natural bodies," but they're following the girl with the big booty. Okay, big booty Judy, they're after her. Men say they want, you know, um, they want a soft feminine woman, but you always see them with the girl. Hey, like Byron. They always with the hood rat, I should say. All right. So even some of them even fantasize about the hood rat, okay? Because they just know, like, she all about, that girl that's all about her weaves, that's all about looking good all the time, always wearing something scandalous. They just that's some women's brand of femininity. So men have always been looking like, oh, like as soon as they see the girl, like we know what y'all like. That's why when the summertime hit, all the girls know what to do. All the guys get excited. No, it was a nice day in Philly today. Was it nice where you were at? Okay. So y'all know what the script is, okay? They like summertime. Wait. Hold on. I gotta put this down. All right. I need my hands and I'm trying not to. They were like summertime. All right. So they get excited because now the cutoff shorts is out. You got booty cheeks out. You got all types of cleavage out. Like that's the new brand of feminine. Like literally, you go in a store, a regular dress is not it. Like they don't even have them. Like they don't have regular clothes in the store now. Now, if I buy a dress, it got that bam, bam, all that out. What I hope not to go in the store one day and they only have the dresses with just nothing but just the panty part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like look like a shower. Okay. Anyway, like an all see-through skirt. I would not be surprised. That's all they sold in the store one day because that's how it's going. So women know wear this, and he's gonna want my number, and he's gonna want to get with me, and then I could use his resources. So we're talking about this is like when guys are saying, "Oh, she took my money though. Oh, she was using me. Women are this and women are that." No, it's a type of woman because the type of woman that is not going to use and abuse you, doesn't dress like that. That type of woman doesn't move in that way. You know what I mean? So she's not using her dark femininity. So what you're looking for is probably a plain Jane, but y'all don't like plain Jane, do you? No, no, no. We talked about that Myra complex, right? So what I'm trying to do is get the men to understand that if you could stop looking for a type of girl, because she may not, like, it's very rare that you're going to find the girl that is outside exactly what you want and inside exactly what you want. It's the same for us. We have to make the compromise. We're not going to get, The Rock, Tyrese, whatever your favorite celebrity is. We're not gonna get that on the outside of a man. Like, we're not gonna get that, and he got money too. Oh no, honey. Like, no, we're not gonna get the super. Okay, Tyson. We're not getting the Tyson. We're not getting certain kind of guys, and they got the money too, right? So you're not getting the body, the face, and she's got the most beautiful insides you've ever seen in a woman. Like, you're not gonna get all of it. So which part do you tone down? Well. I don't know. But what I do know is if you don't start looking at a woman's character, if you don't start looking at a lot of different things about her personality, you're going to have a gorgeous woman who, when beauty fades, who changes completely down the road. Her body's going to change. Her attitude's going to change. How much she's crazy about you is going to change. And you're going to be left with her character. And if she's the type of person that could care less about you, and she's the type of person that could care less about what you're trying to do, you're in trouble. What say you, Facebook? What say you? Let's check Facebook. They don't want to be left out. I ain't mad at them at all. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, so we as men, I know. It's hard to find good insides and good outsides. I get it. So I'm watching all right, I got y'all on Facebook. So I'm watching the comments here. Let me show you. We're about to get into it, trust me. I want to put my girl Danica on here. She's married, and she's married to a man she respects, okay? Now, what he say down here? He said there was one of them. He was like half half the women. What did he say? Half the women. He said, "Oh, come on." Ooh, he said facts. These women be thinking they God or something. Well, why would he say that? Like, I want you to stop thinking that as I'm making it up. She's making it up. He said, I don't believe I can stand her anymore. Wait. Can you wait? Come get him, Manuel. Oh my gosh. Wait. I just wanna go through the comments is everything. I'm gonna let her get Wait, no, you don't come this way. Go. Why did you let him come this far though? That's my question. Just get him right before he come in, please. Thank you. Did he eat his food? If you're watching this on YouTube, please press the like button. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get into it. Because men do need to raise their standards. And she's about to share with you what exactly we mean by that. All right, I'm gonna let her take the, and then I'm gonna go into the chat because it's hilarious. You need to hear what the men are saying, so you don't be like, where did she get this stuff from? I'm not lie. What are you talking about? I'm not lie. Okay, well, let's go. Let's see.
What are her priorities? What are her hobbies? My head when we talk like this.
Right, let me see.
Whatever. But see, when you guys viewing yourselves, fellas, as the biggest asset, you are weeding out the females that mean you know good. That are
So what I do want to say about that is she's saying that men are the prize, but we are both the prize. It's just that men don't think that they're the prize as well, right? So I'm gonna start with minute 20. Okay. We are both the prize. And if we could go into this like we are both the prize instead of just the woman is the prize, and the woman feeling like, well, I bring my body and you get to have sex with me, and you like, if you could stop doing that, lady, right? If you could stop doing that, and you start understanding that you need other things, you need to bring other things to the table. Okay, this is the part. The other side of what do you bring to the table is this conversation right here. This is what how you answer it, and guys, this is what the answers you're looking for. You know what I mean? Because if we stay on the women, and we don't get on the men, okay, men, this is what you can look for. These are good things. Take the juice from him. Take that first, and then walk away, and he'll come to you. Emmanuel, pop out, pop out, get off my bed, pop out. You want it? If you laughing, how's it gonna work? Go, go, go. Ips, ips. Get him before I start laughing. Yes, baby. Anyway, sorry. All right. So if we don't get on the men about like what to look for, the goal is y'all get together, y'all have a future together. I just was at a settlement, and she was telling me how she met her husband, and they had just like last time I talked to her, she wasn't even married. So getting together, if he doesn't have an understanding of what he's looking for, then when he finds something, a good something, then I mean, she's the type of woman to have businesses and buying property and all of that stuff. So when you don't know what you're looking for, you think you need a supermodel, and the supermodel may not be a good wife. This is a different talk. This is a different. When you're looking for a wife, it's a totally different job description, right? If you were looking for a supermodel, what? She gotta be tall. She gotta be skinny. Come on, somebody. Right? If you looking for a supermodel, she gotta be tall, she gotta be skinny. She has to have the fun, like high cheekbones, whatever it is you think supermodels have, right? The nice curves, the curvy supermodel, like whatever your idea, your dream girl looks like. Okay. And she got to be able to do certain tricks, all that stuff. That's a different job description of I want a life partner. I want someone who's going to be a good mom. Supermodel might not be a good mom. Model may not be a good friend. She may be like, oh, I got to go to Paris tomorrow. Sorry. There's something in her life that she's going to be always putting herself first. So when you choosing a woman that always putting herself first and not choosing you played yourself all because of looks. Like other women don't have looks. So if you learn how to pass on certain women, you will get to the depth, the I would say depth of a woman, but you will find someone who you would have never thought you would find, but you got to pass on the ones that's not doing you any good. That's her message today, and I agree. Then, Mama, I approve this message. I sure did. All right, here we go.
are speaking how I'm speaking, and I'm saying, and have the same thought process.
Right.
Code. See, when women like me are speaking how I'm speaking, and I'm saying, and have the same thought process that I have, and say the things that I say, they will say that we're off code. Mm-hmm. Right? You're going against dark femininity. You're going against the sisterhood. You're going against, what.
If you want to know what dark femininity is, then check out yesterday's show, which is number 120. Yeah, we're on 120. So, no, we're on 121. So check out number 120. So the whole thing, I break dark femininity down. And so if you have been bamboozled, hoodwinked by a woman, She probably did some of the stuff on that list. She probably displayed those characteristics. So if you get good at this, like, okay, let's say, for example, if I'm looking for a star employee, I know what I'm looking for. I have qualities that I'm looking for. I'm not asking about this situation, that situation. What's your pattern? Your pattern is what you're going to default to. Oh, we got a lot to talk about today.
whatever.
Stay tuned.
But see, with you guys viewing yourselves, fellas, as the biggest asset, you are weeding out the females that mean you know good, that are only out there to manipulate, control, strip resources, finances, use you, and discard of you later. And that's what the real issue is with a lot of these females when we start talking about things like this. When we're telling guys, no, move around, move on. If she's not trying to do X, Y, and Z, leave her in the dust. Because what they want to do is continue to have access to you without having to do anything to show.
Hold on, you gotta go back real quick.
When we start talking about things like this, when we're telling guys, no, move around, move on. If she's not trying to do X, Y, and Z, leave her in the dust.
So if you know what you need from a woman, right? And she's not willing to do it for you, is she really the right woman to spend the rest of your life with? No. The faster you get rid of that woman that is not going to do the job. Remember we talked about what's his name? We talked about Queen Vashti, how she didn't want to do what the king asked her to do, which is just come here, baby. I just want to show you off to my friends real quick. It's a Bible story. She didn't want to do what the king asked. Not only did she not want to do what he asked, she embarrassed him in public by disobeying whatever his request was. And, I don't think it was like, hey, I want you to, shimmy, or I want you to, pick something up off the ground. I want you to serve me in front of everybody. He just said, come here. Sit, simple. Come here. She said, hell no. That was in the Bible. No, I said that, right? So she said no, and guess what he did? He got rid of her. He had to. It wasn't like it was even his idea. He was just embarrassed, and all the guys were like, "Yo, you about to like you the man, like you." Like you could take our life, sir. So like you about to cause a whole ruckus in the whole nation. We're gonna need you to fix this. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna just find me another woman. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta move on. So Queen Esther, she came around, and yes, she in a different circumstances, she came and she risked her life for her people. And she came into his chambers she actually broke the law. But because she was so humble, because she did what her husband asked her to do, he didn't kill her. He was like, I'll break the law for you, honey. Okay? So there's two types of women. You're either going to choose one that will break the law and embarrass you, right? You just asked her for something simple and she made your life hard, or you're going to get the woman that makes your life easy. You get the woman that makes your life get your life easy, and you will do anything for her. Okay?
Because what they want to do is continue to have access to you without having to do anything to show and prove their value back into you, right? So I'm trying to do whatever I can as a woman to get as much access to this man and his resources, whatever the case is, whatever I'm trying to use him for. I'm trying to figure out the quickest and easiest way to be able to manipulate, control, and strip resources from this guy without having to do any work.
Who was it? Tristan that has to pay $1 million in child support and had to pay like over $40,000 a month to this girl. Well, that is what that's what this type of woman does. She gets closer to and then and if this is these kind of women will make you cry, okay? And that's why having a solid woman by your side to help you navigate like who's who, because I mean, if a man really knew who's who, then he wouldn't even ever got close to a girl like that. You know what I mean? So a woman, when you have a woman by your side, she's the one telling you like, "Yo, that's not a good person. This is that, whatever." And I mean, so you feel like I'm the man. I'm doing what I want to do. Boom, you get hit with $1 million. Oh, all these women are not the same, huh? One woman is trying to she's trying to help me build, and another woman's trying to take everything I have. So you got to be careful. You don't want to put yourself in those scenarios. Just like the women can't put themselves, they choose these horrible men. You can't choose horrible women, fellas.
Making him just have to tolerate me.
Hmm.
This is the issue when we talk like this, right? No, they don't look at it. Look, but we're gonna get into. We get 400. Y'all give us 360 likes. Let's say this. They don't understand, fellas, that by you guys viewing yourselves as the assets, they're going to have to figure out how they can be of assistance and of service to you.
Mm.
They're not even hip to that fact yet. They don't even know that men are stepping their games up and having a lot more standards for themselves and ultimately looking out for themselves a lot more. To where, you know, a lot of us women, I'm going to be honest, we're used to men. Let me say this. We're used to playing up on our dark femininity and peeping game on male nature, right? We're used to using our dark femininity to be able to play on male nature. And men, you guys are always ready and willing to, again, provide, protect, and make sacrifices and adjustments even.
So what do you guys think? Hey, Instagram, we're back. We're talking about, should men raise their standards? Should men raise their standards? Okay. Should men raise their standards? Hey, Facebook, what's going on? I see y'all. So, do you think that men's standards are fine where they are? Or do you think that men need to raise their standards? She gets into the fact that men only go by looks and is she good in bed? That's it. Looks, is she good in bed? But then they can't explain, but they want to argue, like the whole arguing comes in and it's a headache. Let me tell y'all, let me show you how let me read these comments. Hold on one second. I'm gonna let y'all see it on here. Oh, you can see it. Cool. So he says, there we go. All right. I didn't need it. You know how you live in a comment section? Oh my. Okay, here we go. He says, yep, 100. He says, before you take her back, just remember they knew what they were doing when they walked away. And guys, Leo says, we're aware, eyes. This guy says, I'm not, he said, I don't even look anymore. Fact. One guy from Philly, he says, I literally just left my BM, my baby mama. They running the same old plays at that. We are aware, don't overvalue a box. Brother, sex should be the last thing. Get to know these females. It says, nope, we are definitely aware. I can't put the blinders in. I can mitigate the F out of my engagement. He said, foreign skis. Oh, I read the paragraph and basically baby mom who date outside the race or black men. BM can stand for multiple things, man, huh? He says, proof that these modern women play mind games. My ex called me the day after my birthday talking about He said my ex called me the day after my birthday, talk about happy birthday. LOL. I checked her right away. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Be careful, fellas. They really think we done. he said, he said my ex will find any reason, including the day after my birthday. She missed my birthday. She called me the day after my birthday to say happy birthday. He was like, I ain't with that. Oh man, that was funny. When you ghost and push away someone, be careful. The real ones never come back to you. All right, that was Craig. Yeah, I mean, speaking of coming back, if I look back, I don't think that I ever like the only thing that is ever worth trying again for is marriage, right? I'm gonna say that again. The only thing that's worth trying again for is marriage. So if we done, we done. That's that. Is no let's try it again. Is no the second time around. What was that? Step by step? Ain't no step by step over here. Nigga, you ain't. If you ain't get the first step, I don't got time for the second step. No, ma'am. No, sir. There's no going back. Now, if it was a marriage, then it's like, let's work on things. We have children, maybe. But trust me, if it was over the first time, there was a very good reason. Not because got emotional. I don't even get emotional when it's over. I just be like, cool, bad. Really? Okay. Let me know how that works out. I'm so cool with it. Oh God. I'm like, is you ice, sis? Is you ice? I was going. Are you ice? They expect a show. They expect a spectacle. I was like, drinking my coffee. Okay, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Moving on. It's not that I don't care. Hold up. It's not that I don't care. But like he said, the real ones will never come back to you. Why? Because she figured. All right, this my thought process. All right. Please don't take it as cocky. I'm a good woman, so if you're dumb enough to leave me, right, and not make it work, right? You was not as smart as I thought you were. This how the old Ruth relationship show used to be. You have to go in. You wasn't that smart. If you let me go, I was like, wow, you let me go. Dang, I ain't think you was that slow, but cool. You fine. You all right. And I never had like they always try to come back. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying this is what it is. He said the real ones never come back. Yeah, that's true. All right. Hey, love, how are you, Bola? All right. So he says true facts. He says yes, Jasmine, but most of them ate the good ones. Wait, most of them are the good ones. Okay, the black women need for provision, but most of them are the good ones that the black. Okay, some people don't spell right. He says no one has zoom in down like sis. Wait, wait. She goes like, hold up. Let me show you how she goes. She goes, oh, I didn't even know I could zoom in. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. She had the zoom button and she was in the interview. Episode what? Is it 119? 119 or 118? The topic was what was the topic, child? Dang, I can't remember. Can you guys still hear me? I hope you can. One second. I mean, talk about struggle streaming. So, hmm she had zoom in like as soon as she said anything, she's like, sis, sis. Hey, can you? I can't do it. I can't do it like here. You can't do it here. You can't zoom, but you would need a whole machine. But she does. She doesn't have it. Oh, yo. All right. It says. He said that Zoom LMAO. Oh man, it's so funny. I think I don't know. Like I ain't trying to steal it from her, but that Zoom is good. I get blinded from time to time, only in private. LOL. That's the key. Stop liking them pics and jumping in them DLs. Make them feel it. What? What? John says you have to offer more than booty. Okay. Yeah. A lot of women will be like, they're like, what do you bring to the table? I bring me. Like I bring my looks and I bring sex. They don't have to bring anything else. And there's so much more. There's so much more. He says, I bring too much to the table for disrespect. Too much to the table from disrespect. The manipulation and the woman called expired. Hmm. Major facts. She said, what did Nicki Minaj say? Never trust a big butt and a smile. So let me see. Let me read the longer ones. I don't deal with social media. That's right. You have to. These are guys. Okay, these are guys. He says, I'm gonna show you. You have to offer more than the beauty and the booty, ladies. Okay, ladies. Okay, ladies. Okay, ladies. Do your market research. Mm. Do your market research. I mean, you could literally go and look at the profile of these guys, and maybe they'll have a picture or whatever. They might be the type you want, but they have spoken, sis. The guys have spoken. And if they're saying bring more than the beauty and the booty, then guess what? Thank you, boo. We won't supposed to hear that. Get up. Then guess what? That's what you need to bring. That's what they're looking for. Make sense? All right. Oh wait, I was supposed to be scrolling. Hold on. All right, we got our topic here. All right. He says, "Yup. Once that mask shatters, you'll see the hidden chaos agent inside. Open outside mouth monster." Okay, so he's saying there's a women wear a mask. They try to act like they're one thing, and then they take their mask off. I would agree that women are not gonna sit there and be like, "Look, on the first day, hey, Curvin." On the first day, they're not gonna be like, "Look, I'm crazy, okay? Like, I'm gonna cuss you out every chance I get. I'm gonna tell you off every chance. Let me tell you something, okay? All right, so there was this one time where I was like, sis, do me a favor, don't take the listing. She sat in the entire listing and she complained and complained. I'm looking at her kitchen. I'm like, this is a nice kitchen. What's she complaining about? She complained about the work. She complained about the man. She complained to the point where her husband was embarrassed. Okay, babe, that's enough. She kept going. No, because sis, that mouth moving like a motor. Shut it up. Sorry, but I had to say it. So what did she do with me? I was like, sis, she ain't gonna do nothing. You can give her exactly what she wants. She's going to complain. She's going to complain. What does she do? Oh, she feel like it's her right. Some women feel like they have a God-given right. They are ordained to tell you off. And sis, what is it gonna do really? What is it gonna change about my life, sis? Nothing. You're just gonna be another uh, another miserable person. Another one bites the dust. It don't change nothing. You have to know who you are. You can't allow people to feel like, oh, this whole, oh, I'm gonna tell her off. I'm gonna tell him off. Please stop. Stop telling people off. Stop it. Do you know how many times? Oh my gosh. Do you know how many times I wanted to tell somebody off later on down the road? These people handle money for me. They do favors for me because when I could have told them off, When I could have told them where they could go when things wasn't right. I ain't do it. So what happened when I need them though? They doing exactly what I want. Oh, you talking about you feel like your manipulation is gonna get stuff done? No. Your running your mouth is not getting nothing done. Except for them in their mind, like, I'll never do nothing for this person that asked me, I'll never do nothing for them. Women, we have to learn another way to communicate. Telling people off is not it, sis. You could communicate, you could talk, but first of all, let me tell you something. Let me calm that down, please. Because first I want you to say it to my face, because y'all be text gangster. No, thank you. I'm good. What? Okay. A lot of times we tell people things, we tell people off when we have no idea what the hell we're talking about. Facts. You think you know how things are supposed to go, but baby girl, sometimes things go haywire. Welcome to a man's world. They understand that things go crazy sometimes. And that's what they do. They fix things. Things get stressful. Yes, this problem happened, that problem happened. If we had a crystal ball, if we knew the future right before it happened, we would stop everything before it happened. But hey, baby, it happened. But did we fix it? Yes, it happens. It happens. So now you're like, oh, I didn't get in correct performance. But the same people that say stuff like that are the people that don't perform. They don't do nothing they're supposed to do. They don't do anything they're supposed to do. So, sis, please do me a favor. Stop telling people off. Stop trying to correct people like people don't know what they're doing wrong. Cut it out. You ain't the correction police. You are not the correction police. Oh, snap. Okay, honey. I got you, love. He says that sorry, Ron. He says that's without question. Yes, we should. Even if we're not looking for a relationship. Yes, you should raise your standards. Monet says, hey, love, how you doing? Yes. Let me go back to my comments because I'm loving them. No, if you think about it, he said, even if you don't want a relationship, okay. So now this girl gets pregnant. You ain't raised your standards. I heard some guy told me, he's like, I had a baby with her, but she wasn't even my style. I was like, ooh. She wasn't even my style. So she was like below average. So you had a whole baby with somebody that you don't even like the way they look. Therefore, your kid is going to come out a way that you don't want them to look because you didn't raise your standard. You didn't raise your standard. You didn't even go on the basics. You didn't even get the looks right. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I was like, damn, that's real. That's real, play. That's real. Back to the comments. I know I was gonna like today's show. All right. He says, the Bible says men shall become lovers of themselves. God is the biggest asset. Okay. Because she said that men are the prize. And you know what? I think that when we say men are the prize, we feel like it's going too far. It's going too far. Wait. Why gotta be like that, Ruth? Well, now you're going too far. But when women was the prize, it was okay, Ruth, right? Oh, we have the prize. The Bible says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. The thing about the Bible that you need to remember is when the Bible don't say something, it's on purpose. What it says is what it said. It said what it said. What it didn't say is on purpose. So therefore, if he says the white, if it says, he that findeth a wife finds a good thing, that means men don't think it's a good thing to have a wife. So they had to say it like that. Think about it. All right, so let's move on. Comments. Oh man. He said, better come correct. The brothers are waking up and we not tolerating the BS. Sure did. They will expose themselves. That's so true. If you give people time, they will expose themselves. So women, if you feel like you're not getting a call back, if he's not sweating you, he either don't want a relationship or there's something about you that's giving normal vibes, right? Guys are not gonna marry a girl that's average. They're not gonna marry a girl that's any like there's a bunch of girls. Let me pick an average girl. No, this is what this is. I say this I'm like, why are we gonna be so perfect for y'all? And I start understanding. It was one person that really put me on. Like guys are not they if they're going to they will lower their standards for what they sleep with, but for what they marry, oh my god. Men, I'm gonna say it again. Men will lower their standards for what they will sleep with, but for what they marry, oh my god. They're like, I need a woman that can do this. I need a woman that can do that. I need a woman that can do this. I can do that. Now, some of them do that. The picky ones, right? The picky ones may do that. They don't do none of the stuff they said, but they want her to do it. Wait. Why did one guy say? He said, I need a woman that cleans a lot because I know I'm messy. I was like, wait, what? When have you ever heard a woman that says, I need a neat freak? I need a guy who's a neat freak so that way I don't have to clean. He says, I'm messy, but I need to find a woman that is a clean freak. Do y'all think like that, guys? Y'all think like I ain't ish, so let me go ahead and get this girl that's better than me. Ah! Ah! like, I clean my room. I was like, nigga, why are you telling me I'm not your mom? I am not your mom. I clean my room. Oh my gosh. I am not your mom. Don't tell me stuff like that. You're supposed to always keep it clean. Are you kidding me? And he said it like you were supposed to clean it. Oh, it said it like I was supposed to clean this room. Oh, I'm done. Women, please don't leave younger men alone. Let them be with their immature counterparts. Okay, let them have it. They deserve each other. He said I cleaned my room. And he said that stuff. I was like, what kind of what? I'm looking for a woman that can clean because I don't like to clean. Can we say that? If a woman said that, then she's narcissistic though. I'm just saying, man. I am just saying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. She gonna make it. She gonna make it. All right, back to this list. The females on the code on the real code too masculine. Too masculine. Tone it down a bit. Damn, says Kuda. Oh my gosh. He said too masculine. All right, if you stay tuned, we're gonna talk about the masculine part. He said women want half your money. Game over for the deception. Women want half your money. Well, the deceitful ones are probably looking for that. They probably they probably are the ones that are doing the most. They probably the ones that are wanting the most. I was watching the show Billions, and he was about to propose to this girl, but because of the play, he lost all his money. And the girl, he was like, so I kind of lost my money a little bit. So right now I'm trying to get my finances together, and I just like lost millions of dollars. And I mean, we could kind of wait on the engagement if you want. He literally has the ring in his pocket. She's like, no, we'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, I'll wait. And then he goes and like gets mad at the guy, like, yo, you cost me this girl. Like, yo, you cost me this girl. I don't know why I keep forgetting. You cost me this girl. And once he got his company back, what did he do? He went and got the girl. They got married. What did she do? She went and dealt with a younger guy who was scamming her for her money. Then the boy had to go back and fix the whole scenario, twist his arm to get him to leave her alone and twist her arm. And he was like, I'm about to get rid of this girl, right? Don't watch. Don't say I spoiled it, okay? Close your ears. It's billions. And so he says, this guy wanted this girl so bad because she was a certain level of woman. And I never seen nothing like this, honey. But this is how guys are. Cause she's bad, cause she's a certain level of woman, he was willing to, like, you know what, she may be a gold digger, but she's my dream girl. Please tell the truth, somebody that you ain't never know no guy that says that. You know she a gold digger. You know she only with you for your money, and you know that she's seeing somebody else. And she's like, oh, it's okay. I'll let her see somebody else. He says just a phase. I was like, oh hell, it's just a phase. So then the dad, OG, comes around and was like, why are you trying to get rid of this woman? You know he wants her. And he was like, you know what? He fixed it so that he didn't get rid of the woman. He was like, if you want anything, he's like, you're gonna sign this right here. If you want some of his money, he's like, I got a payoff for you. But if you want some of his money, then you're gonna have to stay with him for like X amount of years or whatever. And she signed that joint. And I was like, yo, what y'all do for this girl that y'all want? What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. Yo, that was crazy. I was like, wow. That was insight to me, honey. He says, um, he says, fellas, also remember when you raise your own quality. It's glitching?
Yeah.
Wait, now do it. Wait, where's the phone? Check now. Because I'll probably like checking your text. Somebody just called me, but I just put the do not disturb on. It might be back right now. I don't know. Instagram is keeping it real funky. He says, fellas, also remember when you raise your own quality, the quality of women you have access will be higher. Wow. You start there. What? And look, the microphone is going in and out. Let me see something.
How about you end it in?
Because I ended it 4 times yesterday. All right, it's fine now.
Charger.
Check it. It's fine now. Still doing the same thing. All right, I'm about to jump off and jump back on. Oh my gosh, Instagram. Seriously. I'm using it. Look. What percentage you on right now?
11.
Come back in 10 minutes. Right before I die. Come get it. This is the life of a mother. Sorry. And the host. All right, where we at? I mean, this is good to me. This is good to me, honey. He said, women want half your money. Well, some of the guys, I don't know. I mean, this is what it comes down to. That's what they're gonna think. Because of some certain women, you know how it is when like women are like, all guys are this and all guys are that. And you know you a good guy. And they're like, what are you talking about? Me, my friends, and all of us? We are not like those kind of guys. I feel like that when he says women want half your money. It's like, no, there's a certain kind of woman like, look, she just wants you not to want her money. She's fine. Like, it's not that she wants half of your money. It's just like she wants to do something with you. She wants to build with you. There are some women out there who wants to build a life with you. Not every woman wants half your money. Hey, Henry. Not every woman wants half your money. So it's like the same thing when you say all men are X, Y, and Z. They're dogs. They're cheaters. They're this and that. That's not true. How can it be all men? Then there should be not one happy husband in the entire world if it's all women. If it's all men, there should not be one happy wife in the world, right? All right. So I like how he said if you raise your own quality, the quality of women you will have access will be higher. I think that is very important that men step their game up so that they can get higher quality women. And those higher quality women, sometimes it comes with the women that want more money, but it is what it is. He said make sure she can run them vittles in that vacuum for you. Oh gosh. Don't look at it like that. You dropping jewels for sure. He says beauty on the outside and a disgusting beast on the inside. uh, he says that's how the manipulation starts. Who was he talking to at OB? Oh, you can add somebody in the middle of the conversation. Oh, cool. All right. Brothers, if you on your purpose, the last thing you want to do is let a toxic female in your life. Now the guys is coming in. Last thing you want to do is get a toxic female in your life to come and destroy everything. Look at Will Smith. Look at Johnny Depp. You really want a toxic female in your life? There's a type. You got to pay attention. If you can't be just roll your eyes when she start acting up. You can't. You got to look at it like, look, who is this person? Is this behavior the exception or the rule? Is she always unruly? Is she? I'm gonna show y'all. Stay tuned. I got some explaining to do. He says, "Hey Henry, many women want quality but don't have any to bring to the table." Well, listen, I was started in this whole bringing to the table thing offended. But then I was like, well, it's a good question. I'm like, well, if you feel like you bringing some stuff to it, you should be able to answer the question. Even if you got to sit and reflect and write down, this is who I am, this is what I do. I can go to the resume and be like, well, come on, somebody. Hey, I could go. Hold up. Listen, you can pull out your love resume, sis. Okay? I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. You could pull out your love resume and say, well, I can tell. You know how you were in an interview and it was like, well, what did you do when you have that bad argument? Right? What did you do when y'all didn't agree? I can go back to my stories and say, well, you know what? There was a time we did not agree. We did not see eye to eye, but I handled myself in the correct manner. And then there's going to be the extreme situation. Even when the situation was extreme, I handled myself in the correct manner, the best way I could. And when everything was chill and my feelings was hurt and my face was down, I handled myself the best way I could. Your resume speaks for you. So when that woman started telling you, yeah, I keyed his car. Yeah, I stabbed him. The girl told me she stabbed him, man. I was done. Oh my God, I hurt myself. Wait, the story gets good. My ex let me go and went with her who stabbed a man. I was done. I was like, hope you don't stab you. This is what good women just sit back and laugh like, I hope it works out. On my phone months later, talk about how's everything going. No, hell no. You know, remember the network marketing meeting? How everything going great? No, nigga, this ain't going great. It's going great for me, not for you. Wait, after it was over, my life was skyrocketed. It was so much better. Shout out to him because he hooked me up. He was good. But I was like, that's how you gonna go out? You gonna go out like that, sir? With the girl that's stabbing people? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, my resume's good. Her resume not so good. Talking about I stabbed a man. I was like, oh shoot. Should I even be here right now? So a lot of times women just they don't take it seriously. We just think everything's a joke. We just don't take it seriously that you feel entitled, like you wanted me. You called me. Okay, I called you because I wanted to get close to you. I wanted the man wanted to have sex with you. Let's be real. But if you saying you want more than that, what you have to literally convince him that, listen, either you're going to convince verbally or non-verbally, sis. You're either going to convince verbally or non-verbally. Either your actions going to speak louder than your words, your qualities are going to stick out, and your character is going to stand up for you. If you can't do that, sis, then you have to answer the question, what do you bring to the table? Because if I have a good resume and I put out good quality work every single day and that don't speak for me, we got a problem. But if he hasn't seen my character, then I will have to elaborate, say it in words, toot my own horn, right? And let him know, well, if you can't see it, let me show you another way. He wasn't there. How would he know? If you can't see it, let me show you another way. Let me show you what I've done in the past. Let me show you how, like I have like when I have employees that used to work for me and they're like, Ruth, you was the best boss I ever had. Right? Let me show you my testimonials. Let me show you, like, if I call him right now and say, well, can I come back? He'll be like, oh, yeah, no problem, right? That's your resume. If you can't say that, if there's like, if they call, wait, what if your ex was your you know how, like, we talk about resumes. So what if they call? We got employee verification, like your employment verification. What if they called your ex-boyfriend, sis? What he gonna say? Ouch! Stop, Ruth. Stop it yourself. What is he gonna say, sis? Oh, she crazy as hell. Like, oh, after midnight, it's on. This is like a whole another person come out. Oh, when she get around her girl, she turned into ex-wife. What will your friends say? What would your ex say about you? What would your ex say about you? Come on. No, because we're gonna get to this. If your ex don't have nice things to say about you, if your ex has the bad things are here and the good things are here, you all right. Everybody got a little something. But if the bad things are here and the good things are the minimum, you got a problem, sis. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it. If you want your ex back, that's a problem. If he don't want you back, that's a problem. I'm gonna move on. What do y'all say? What do y'all saying to this? Please like it on hit the like button, please. If you agree, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Oh, that's a good measure. What did they say? If a good measurement is a little saying they say. All right, let's get back to these comments, and then we're gonna talk about masculinity. Don't miss. But it's okay. I know y'all busy. I know it's Friday. But if you want to have a date every Friday, come on. You better tune into Ruth and Relationships, okay? Can your ex vouch for you, sis? Can your ex vouch for you? Is he crying over you right now, sis? If he ain't, you ain't doing it right. Oh, what is it? This coffee. If your ex ain't crying over you still, you ain't doing it right. They pay me for this. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's it. That's your revenge. When they say your revenge is massive success, you don't got to cuss nobody out. Your revenge is massive success. So you become successful in your life. You have the glow up. You have the bomb relationship. That's how you play chess and not checkers. Right? You just keep doing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go. Okay. All right. He says, I'm about to finish this up and we about to move on. Whew. That was good to me. Can your ex vouch for you, sis? I can't get off the boy. Okay. All right. He says, real talk, acting like she forgot what day it is. Tell her I told her stop lying. She was silent. He says, brothers, if you on your purpose, the last thing you would do, okay, is let a toxic female. He I say to Beauty and Booty and Gandalf voice, you shall not pass B word. I'm gonna say B word. Don't be weak and get manipulated. Don't be a Samson. If you don't remember your Bible stories, don't be a Samson. She used her Delilah. Ooh. Hey, honey. How are you today? Oops, sorry. What is the secret to your strength, Samson? He told her what the secret to her strength is, and they tried to come kill him. He knew what was up, but she knew his weak spot. Ooh, baby. What is the secret to your strength? He told her, he told her again, and this time they cut his hair and his life was on the line. He already knew what he was dealing with, but he was so weak for her that he was like, I mean, she must have did what she did. And he was like, okay, I'll tell her. I'll tell her, oh, baby, don't do that. I'm gonna wear pants next time. My thighs hurt. Baby, don't do that right there. Oh, I need to pray. I need to pray. Don't do that right there. When you do that right there, I gotta tell you all the secrets. He said, don't get tricked by the beauty and the booty. All right. They are thirst trapping you guys with those social media pictures. That's facts. The game has changed, Kings. We can now play the same kind of games. Cheat code activated. Women just use men. Target 100 100. All women don't use men, guys. All women don't use men. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. If she try to use you, I'm sorry. If she try to get something, I'm sorry. We have gotten to a culture of taking advantage of one another. So they feel like, oh, this nigga did me like this nigga did me like that. I'm only gonna use him for this. I'm gonna use him for that. The music, watch the music she's listening to, right? Who's her favorite rapper? Who's her favorite artist? Pay attention. Yo, wait. Who is it? Some guy was like, yo, I told my girl to change the music that she listened to. And the girl had a problem. She's like, why should I do that? Why should I do that? And she felt like he was being controlling. He was like, no, I tell my girl not to listen to stuff like that. Cause it's like, if you're gonna be with me, like I don't want you hearing and I don't want you listening to like, niggas ain't nothing and take his money and all of that. That's what he said. So I was like, let me ask you a question. Do you change the station when they start talking about whatever they talk about the women? He said, yeah, I don't listen to that either. I was like, bet, fair. So when you in that type of relationship, that give and take, she can listen to you because I can't remember who it was. I wish I could. She can listen to you because you are leading by example. He's like, I don't entertain that type of music. Because sometimes it's in the music, making you think this is how you're supposed to treat a man. The music makes you think this is how you treat a woman. They're objectifying is the only thing. I ain't never heard a rap song talking about she had good character. Wait, I think Wale said one time, your character good. Yeah, good woman is hard to find. All right. Well, she's wrapped in different packaging, but that's okay. I tell the women, look your best. Work that body out. I just gave her some detox samples to somebody that she saw me losing weight. And she was like, side note, she was like, I don't have time to lose weight. She's like a bigger woman. And I was like, what? She don't know much. She would have to watch hours to find what I said about her. But I was like, well, you're going to add. She said, I have no time. I come in this time. I leave at that time. It's dark. I said, you go to the gym. And yes, you do have time because you're adding a bunch, like 15 years to your life if you do this. She was like, give me my detox thesis. And that's real. So you're either going to make time or you're going to lose time at the end of your life. All right. On that note. So, okay, Keisha's here. Hey, boo. She said, I'm going to have to catch the replay. Okay, love, catch the replay. I know it's Friday. Hey, and I'm ready to. But it was good, girl. What? Charger? These kids these days, they always want something. Even if it's your own charger. I can't even play the mom card because you gave it to me. Thank you. I'm going to call you in well, bring it back in like 15 minutes. All right, so let's move on. She's like, she going in. I ain't gonna lie. She's going in. It's tough. Keisha says, hey, hey girl. Hey girl, hey. But that was funny. This is from the men. This is from the men. So I know I ain't wrong. I do my research. If men were like, oh no, women are queens. Y'all queens. I would tell you women are doing well. Women are doing well. Right? But if y'all not, we got to tell the truth. We can't. If I lie to you, then you're not going to get the solution. I am a solution-based person. I get people to the table. I'm a realtor. I'm gonna figure out how to get you to the table. Today, I had to let her know. I said, "Baby girl, if your client, I'm talking to another agent. She's like, I want to give up. I'm tired of him. Give him a couple days, boo. Give him a couple hours. Give him a couple days. He gonna calm down because what he's asking for is ridiculous, sis. I know and you know. I'm gonna let him know in writing. That's a hell no. And then I'm gonna let him calm down and I'm gonna let him know what the real stakes are. I ain't got to yell. I ain't got to scream. This is what's going to happen, sir. Whether you like this or not, you're either gonna get with our program because we have the house, or you're not, and you can start over and good luck. Because there's not a lot of listens out there. But we're good on our end. We just lost a couple days. Oh no, they still want to close. Yeah. So that's how you gotta be, guys. You gotta be like, my program is this. If you can't wait on me, if you can't, if I'm being reasonable and you can't follow what I'm telling you as the leader, then I'm cool. You can go. Hey, the men are the sellers and the women are the buyers. Look, you want to kiss me? Oh, bye, baby. Good job. Oh, you proud of mama? Love you. You always had to make time to kiss the babies. All right. He said, don't overvalue a box. Well. That's on y'all. Like, oh man, that was deep. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Men are the sellers and women are the buyers. Is it the buyers or the sellers? Wait. So wait, hold on. Let me think about this real quick. So when you're selling the house, if the buyer don't want it, you could go to another one. Yeah, the men are the sellers. The men are the listings, honey. And it ain't a lot of listings that you want. There's a lot of houses on the market. They forgot to tell you his houses on the market. What they forgot to tell you, they were pretty much trash. Right? They haven't fixed nothing in that house since 1989, okay? But there are homes out there. There are homes out there. Come get them. And give me my camera, sir. There are homes out there for sale, but the best homes, come on, somebody. The best homes, you got to bring the best offer as the buyer. And if you're not offering, come on, y'all talking about what you bring to the table. If you're not offering what you're supposed to offer, if you're not giving what you're supposed to give as the buyer, then guess what? The seller can say, you know what? I'm taking another offer. You can switch that to the other way. I'm taking another offer. But if we come out of contract, I am going to get another buyer. That's the thing. This is why the man is a seller, because the seller can go out and get another buyer and be under contract in a week. The buyer's not going to be under contract in a couple days or a week. The buyer has to start the process all over again. I was giving one thing up for another. All right. Dang it. All right. That's fine. All right. So here we go. Let's wrap it up with this one. We're gonna move over. What are y'all thinking? Y'all think that the men are the sellers and the women are the buyers? Keisha says, right, get with the program. I mean, yes, like only because it's not a lot of listings. It's not a lot of men that y'all want out here that have their stuff together, that are available. Some of them are good where they at. Some of them are taken. Some of them are married. Some of them, the ones that you want. There's some listings over there that are really crappy listings. That's cool. But you don't want them. Y'all fighting over the same listings. Women are fighting over the same men and then saying, well, you better take my offer. I'm going to offer you, I'm going to offer you $20,000 less. And I expect you to take my offer. Ooh. Sheesh. I love when people say, I'm going to offer 20,000 less. I said, well, I don't know who's going to write the offer. That doesn't get written, ma'am. That doesn't get written. Now, you get a verbal for that one. We're calling that in. Do you have other offers? Yes, we do. We have multiple offers. Men have multiple offers on the table, and you say, I'm gonna offer you 20,000 less. I don't really cook like that. I cannot boil water. I'm gonna offer 20,000 less. My mouth is slick. I'm gonna offer 20,000 less. I don't like to do nothing for nobody, and I want to take all you got. Ma'am, it don't work like that. Ma'am. It don't work like that. All he gonna do, you know how you reel in the fish and then you throw it back out because you don't want it. That's what happens. I'm telling you, it might take 6 months, it might take a year, it might take 2 years, and you keep going and you keep putting all these offers in. I'm not talking about real estate or love. You keep putting all these offers in and you keep losing every bidding war. First of all, you ain't fast when you're putting your offer in. You don't see the opportunity when the man comes around. You don't see him. You think that that's not the house for you. Oh, I just got to switch out the carpet and I got to paint. Oh my gosh, there's too much work for me. Oh, because you wouldn't want to work with a man. You didn't want to build with him. So therefore, you missed out on that opportunity. Somebody else came up, scooped him up. Oh yeah, when I bought my house, when I was married, we ripped out the carpet and painted the walls on day one. Looked like a completely different home the next day. Because why? We saw the space, we saw the area, we saw the two-way street where there was only one way. We saw all the makings on the outside. And we were like, forget the inside. We're going to fix that. That's cool. Quickly, we made the changes. We adjusted ourselves and we adjusted the home. You got to make adjustments if you really want that. She said, right, get with the program. I can see you. You got to make adjustments if you really want that. If you really want that house, when you get those keys, that's yours. You don't just get the keys, right? When you get married, that's the keys, right? And then when you get the keys, oh, you don't clean your house no more. Have you ever seen somebody with a Benz that don't clean it? I'ma sing it again. Have you ever seen somebody with a Benz that don't clean their Benz? And what was the point, ma'am? And what was the point, sir? You're driving the car on the outside, but your inside trash. I said, what a metaphor. I was like, this car that is. I was just like, get me out of this car. Please get me out of this car. I'm good. So you look good on the outside, but when it come close, it's trash. Oh, please put my car back. Thank you, Mama. Put it. No. Fix it. Put it up there. Thank you. Check my Instagram again. Thank you. So we were talking about the men are the sellers, and okay, you get the keys, and now when you get the house, at first you're excited. Oh my gosh, this is a house. But what do? You decorate the house. You put these little flowers, this mirror. You put the curtains on. You make it feel like a home. And then years go by. You don't clean it no more. You don't take care of it no more. You let the roof leak. That's how we treat ourselves when we're in the marriage. We let ourselves go. And I don't know what you need to do. Maybe you needed to redecorate your house, sis. Right? You need to lose that weight again, sis. You had that baby. You should have had that goal to lose that weight after that first one, after that second one. At that second one is a killer, okay? At the second one, you better, it's time to work. First one get you all like, I can do this. The second one, you're like, no, I got to work for this now. And on and on. You got to keep it up. If you don't keep it up, it's going to fall apart. If you don't keep up your house, it's going to fall apart. If you let that room tear up, it's going to keep getting worse. It's not going to get any better. You want to be like those guys, the families of the hoarders. That's when you're going to wait to fix it. You're going to wait till he's ready to go. You're going to wait till he's cheating on you. What are you waiting for? Told you there's always retaliation with these guys. You got to be careful. So you think you're getting away with it. He ain't saying nothing to you. Nothing. But he retaliating quietly. Anyway, let us talk.
For a woman, right? And again, especially if I look a particular way, my head game is proper, I know how to throw that ass back, whatever. Like very surface level, superficial type of things. Like we're used to, as women, being able to use those things on you guys and just have you guys blindly give it up. Y'all give us 380 likes. Blindly just give it up. But you guys are like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. 400, y'all. This 391 ain't gonna do it for me. Let's hit 400. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Y'all are like, no, that's not gonna do it for me. I need more. And one of the brothers in my chat earlier even hit on this. He said, look, we need more than sex and looks now. It's more than how you look in sex now.
I think more. He said beauty and
Men
beauty.
are now looking for fulfillment. Hold on now, it's a bar. Women are not used to this. Women are not used to this. They're used to playing men as if you guys are just surface dwellers, if you will. Like, all you need is for me to have nice titties, a nice fat ass, slim waist, know how to have good sex, maybe cook a little bit.
The guys are saying they don't even do that.
Right? And you'll give it up. You'll give it to me. You'll stick around. But y'all are like, no. It's going to take more than that to fulfill me and sustain me and maintain me as a man. I need a woman that is not only physically able to stimulate me, but what is her mental? Can I hold a conversation with her? Do I even like her as a person? If I could not look at her or have sex with her, would I want to be around her? They are not used to you guys out there today conducting yourselves like that. To where it's like, okay, if I were to take away the sex and her looks, could I stand her?
Cannot stand her. That's a shame.
A lot of women today are banking on you guys getting your fulfillment from the most basic things. Do I look good? Is the sex good? And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. These females today are so damn delusional and entitled. They're not even worried about how they look. And or having sex. They just really do feel like I'm the prize and shit, I think I'm the shit, so you should too.
That sounds like a mind trick. No. It's like the more I believe I look good or I'm the ish, then that's how you should believe the same thing. Just because I said so. That's called brainwash. So the guys are saying like, okay, you all that, like you said, and I mean, you're going to have to prove that, Ma. We're going to have to prove that. All right. So I think we got the point on this one. One more thing before we go. This was such a good example of how men need to raise their standards. And I almost feel like it's another show, but stack with me. Oh no, when I change my Cash App back, it might be Ruth the Realtor with one R. Okay, it says Ruth Haynes. So I'm the one with Ruth Haynes. All right, so what do we say? History. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is it right here. Oh. Okay. So men need to
just tuning in.
Men need to make sure that they are physically stimulated and mentally stimulated by the woman. I think men are just going for the physical stimulation, and that girl never seems to mentally stimulate
My
him.
mother didn't
Even and even emotionally, like, can I stand her? Like, is she making my blood pressure rise?
change.
Girls, Leah.
Instead, she stopped acting against the way that she was raised. There's a difference.
So they were talking about. So the other part about this is the feminine part. I think that it always comes back down to this: how the woman is acting, and they're going to talk about um, are you when you're raised, like, can you change, can you become more feminine? Is this, oh, I'm becoming more feminine, my feminine journey? They're saying like, oh, that's your default, you being masculine is going to be your default. And they're making some good points here, but I feel like this conversation is like long overdue, long overdue. So let me get the skinny first, okay? So this girl right here, Amira, she's like, oh my god, I completely submit that to my husband. To the point that he smacked me one day. It's okay. No, never, not gonna happen. All right, this one is Miss. Listen, I love everything Kevin Samuel say, but I can't stand this girl. This one right here, she's just a rebel. She manipulates every conversation, and these two don't like her. So that's what you need to know. This guy here, he could be an a-hole sometimes, but he is the best arguer, of all. Like, he's the best debater. He's the quiet guy running the show behind the screen. He's like the professor. And this guy is supposedly the beta male. He's always like, he understands the woman's side. So he's a sweetheart. All right, let's go.
I don't know Kev's mother personally, so I can't speak on it. TJ, very early in her life, they get off and rowdy. She is very much in her masculine. They get rowdy, changed or learn a new behavior, and when TJ get rowdy, TJ get off and rowdy. She is very much in her masculine brain.
Well, tell me what you think is masculine in a woman, because women are women, people are people. People get upset. Women in their femininity and as a feminine woman might cuss because we're upset. It doesn't necessarily tell you, hey, no, she's such a masculine woman because we get angry or we get loud one time.
I get it.
Tell me.
I get it that women do get mad. Women do get mad, and sometimes they may curse or whatever. But I feel like it is an art to control yourself at all times. It really is. So coming out of character, you can't be, oh well, like, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be upset, you're gonna be whatever, but really calm down. Like, I learned the other day, like, you're not supposed to talk to people, like, you're not supposed to talk to your partner if you are being emotional. So if you can calm down and just only, if y'all can only talk when you're not emotional, like over, like you're going through something, you just calm down, calm yourself down, take care of yourself, and then you talk about it later. I feel like y'all can have really mature conversations. But that's why you cuss them, because you're talking about it at the wrong time. So some of these things, like, we didn't know, and but that's the hard part about it. It's like, men are kind of taught to be, well, they have this picture of what they think a man is, but women are not really getting the fact that they have to become a whole different way of how they grew up. I mean, men too. Like, if they were raised a little feminine, had a lot of women around, they probably have to change a lot too. But what it is to be a man, what it is to be a woman, people are going to have to make their changes and the sacrifices.
In your definition, what is masculine energy? When you say you're a masculine woman, what is that?
I'm looking at I just looked at the chat, and Kev said my mother didn't.
My mother got remarried.
Oh wait, you talking about Kevin Samuels?
My mother got remarried, and she was a different person.
She didn't change. Instead, she stopped
married. Got remarried, and she.
Wait. What? Kevin Samuels says, okay, they were talking about Kevin Samuels' mom for some reason. He says, I want to make sure y'all can see this. My mother didn't change. Instead, she stopped acting the way she was raised. there's a difference. No, the hell it's not. No, the hell it's not. Changing and not acting a certain way is change. Stop playing against words though. Like, come on. No, we're not doing that today. I got some more. I got a beef. I got a bone to pick with this leftover woman thing. I ain't get to see it yet, so we want to talk about it.
Was a different person when she got married. I mean,
The best, honestly, if we really just want to
He
be
was
real,
like, wait, y'all just missed how the whole Anton Daniels, this guy was like, I don't want to speak on people that can't defend themselves. I'm like, you don't want to go against Kevin Samuels. That is so funny. The hierarchy is real. It's real. I don't want to mess up my relationship with him.
and just get straight to it.
Cheap
The
ass.
best way that I can describe and use as an example is just to look at what we've been seeing on a panel for a regular basis. I mean,
He said, let's take Kevin Samuels out of this. I don't
difference
want no
between Kay
smoke.
and Amir.
Is it masculine or just ideology?
Between Kay and Amir.
Oh, this is Kay.
Is it masculine or just ideology?
This is
No, I
Amir.
think it's masculine. Feminine energy. I think that there's and I mean, I'm not saying that anything is wrong or right, so I'm not going to use them and attack them specifically. But I think that their behavior is a reflection of the difference between masculine and feminine energy. When Amir, I watched the other day, Amir, the lead attorney, said something that I didn't agree with to Amir. And Amir did not go at him, and she did not start arguing back and forth with him. She didn't go off on him. She just fell back and was just like, it is what it is. It doesn't mean that people don't get upset. It doesn't mean that people don't get angry. It don't mean that you don't have emotions. But she didn't automatically just turn into this masculine man and start going at him.
Now that is really something else. Hold on one second, y'all. At the stream. We're getting and having her it was important that she made the adjustments. It was important that she Ruth, became a better woman. I had Ruth. I had Esther, who prepared herself for marriage. I had who else was a good woman? The Proverbs 31 woman who woke up early in the morning, who made sure her kids have clothes, who made like there's women out there. If you don't see it out there in the world, that's what God was like, look, I know one day it's gonna be so bad that you're not going to see an image of a good woman, but I wrote it right in that Bible. I wrote it in there. So go find those women, go be like those women. And I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you're good. Ruth had good character. Her name means loyal friend. How would I know? It's my name. Okay. Okay. How would I know? Loyal. Like I was like, yo, y'all name me well, sis. It's like loyalty is my middle name, son. And then yeah. And I realized like the people that I don't like, they're lacking the loyalty. So you have those women, those are your models. So don't go by what you hear on the radio. Don't go by need a six like you don't need. Well, I think it's seven figures. I don't know. I don't listen to that stuff. Right? So I can know one line to a song. Don't ever believe me. I know one line and then act like I know the whole song, and I don't. I just say the one line. Look. So my point is find good role models and learn the character of a good woman. So we're talking about how men need to raise their standards. It can't be about looks. It can't be about sex. It has to be about character. And then you need a feminine woman to, if you're a man's man, you need a feminine woman who's not going to every chance she get argue you down. It gets tiresome. I actually don't want to be around people that's like that. You got somebody in your family that's always ready to argue, always ready to tell you off, always like I don't even want you as my client. I mean, I've let more than one client go over this nonsense. To be honest with you, and then some women are pleasant. They are pleasant because they get it. They're like, look, I need your help. Look, some women they just gonna be humble. Okay, let me talk about the good women that I met my client like the first time we met in settlement. Who be sick class in settlement? But the circumstances led to us meeting only at closing. I was like, this is my first time. Usually I meet them like the first time at the office, like at the buyer's consultation. That's like way in the beginning, but like in the middle, not the first thing. But anyway, so yeah, but quality women that are doing things. You're going to attract those kind of women when you become that kind of woman. All right, let's talk about this femininity thing. Cause she wants to know. Miss Courtney wants to know. But I want you to look at her. But this is where she's lacking. I'm sorry. But when you are the thing that you say you are, you're gonna spot it a mile away. What's wrong with this picture? She does not smile. And they're gonna tell her, sis, you don't smile. My wife smiles all the time. You're not that feminine. You always quick to argue. And she stayed with a quick trick question. It's not bad, but it's not going to turn a man like, ooh, I like that. They're not going to be like, ooh, I like when you argue with me. I wish they would. Oh God. I wish they'd be like, ooh, the way you argue with me is so sexy. Then we be winning. We be winning. Oh my God. That is so true. That is facts. All right, let's see if Facebook is ready. Facebook, you good? You good, Facebook? Listen. Y'all, if men were turned on by women arguing with them, we'd be winning. So if you have one thing in your mind, if you're gonna have one thing, when you say, what do you bring to the table? I don't like to argue. What? Yo, God be low key trying to set me up for real. Low key trying to set me up. I remember saying in my mind, I was like, look, when I get with somebody, I'm not going to argue. Like I don't want to argue. Like I like arguing makes me like it makes me sick. I don't want it. I don't. Even if I'm right, I'm like, look, We can either figure out the solution or we can table this discussion, but arguing we're not gonna do.
That's what is that, man?
Oh, this is
All right.
so funny.
All right, let's get back to this. Oh, they said are men the catch? Okay. All right.
To do is fight and be aggressive, and there's times when we're talking.
This was so good. It blessed my soul.
Are already embedded in your core. That's what it.
All right, hold on. Remember, they don't like a mirror. They don't like a mirror. A mirror's too feminine for them. And I ain't got nothing wrong with her. She had a beautiful training. It was amazing. Only thing I have a problem with, baby, don't let nobody put their hands on you. It's not necessary. If you was a silly young girl, then he should have just really sat you down. Like, look, we're gonna have to break up or whatever. But me letting you discipline me physically, oh, stop it.
They settle for whatever the situation is that they find themselves in, but I don't think that they've.
That's a good point. That was a good point.
Defend themselves, but I don't see it.
Here we go.
I think that ultimately women find themselves in a space where they settle for whatever the situation is that they find themselves in. But
that's true. Women do settle for the situation they find themselves in. You will fall in love with the person that you just next to. You will fall in love with the person that got you pregnant. And you would think he the one, but he's not. He's not. He's a convenient, comfortable, or got you knocked up. And when y'all talk about settling, all that six-figure stuff go out the window because we just go by who's convenient, who's nearby, and who has what we want.
I don't think that they've changed or learned a new behavior. And when TJ get rowdy, TJ get off and rowdy. She is very much in her masculine frame.
Well, tell me what you think is masculine in a woman. Because women are women. People are people. People get upset.
She never smiles.
Women in their femininity and as a feminine woman might cuss because we're upset. It doesn't necessarily tell you, hey, no, she's such a masculine woman because we get angry.
So let me talk about this. I think that as women, we need to learn how to control our emotions, and we need to not put it on our man to you have to like make sure that I don't go off. Huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, well, you should have never did nothing to make me mad. No, gather yourself. Now that we learned that new piece of information that our online therapist said, do not talk when you're angry. It was Dr. Boyce Watkins' wife said this. 20 years in the game. Don't talk while you're angry. Don't talk while you're upset. When you're emotional. So we have to calm ourselves down as women. You want to know how not to argue? Learn how to calm yourself down. Take a hot shower or bath, miss. Miss, take a hot shower or bath. Burn your candles. Journal. Get your feelings in order. Don't. You should never did that. I can't believe that. No, get it in order. Figure out what the root causes is, and make sure it's not from your childhood. Make sure you ain't make that stuff up. But I digress. Go ahead. Oh yeah, I didn't share this with y'all. I mean, is this good? This good to you? Because that's good to me. It is. I was waiting. I'm like, why nobody could talk about what is masculine? I wish they could go in so they could tell them every week. They say these girls going out of control, and as soon as a guy say something, they go all crazy. But tell them what they're doing. You see how men don't say what really is going on? They just sit back and they just move accordingly. They don't say nothing. None of these three guys have never said nothing about. It's like, oh, the way y'all act. But the women never they never broke it down to them. They're about to break it down. Pay attention.
Or we get loud one time. So tell me.
It ain't no one time, Courtney. Cut it out.
What is masculine energy? When you say you're a masculine woman, what is that?
I'm looking at I just looked at the chat, and Kev said my mother didn't change. Instead, she stopped acting against the way that she was raised. There's a difference.
Say that again. I didn't see.
Kev said his mother didn't change. He You can't even use his mother as an example. Like,
Well, I mean, I use his mother as an example because on his show he said, you know, my mother got remarried and she was a different person when she got
One thing about Courtney, she gonna remember what the hell you said. She gonna remember. She knew better than me. She said, "I know what he said. Let me tell you what he said."
the best, honestly, if we really just want to be real and just get straight to it, the best way that I can describe and use as an example is just to look at what we've been seeing on a panel for a regular basis. I mean, I think that there's a stark difference between Kay and Amir.
Is it masculine or just ideology?
No, I think it's masculine.
So this is Kay and this is Amira again.
I think that there's and I mean, I'm not saying that anything is wrong or right, so I'm not going to use them and
feminine,
attack them
masculine.
Specifically. But I think that their behavior is a reflection of the difference between masculine and feminine energy. When Amir, I watched the other day, Amir, the lead attorney, said something that I didn't agree with to Amir. And Amira did not go at him, and she did not start arguing back and forth with him. She didn't go off on him. She just fell back and was just like, it is what it is. It doesn't mean that people don't get upset. It doesn't mean that people don't get angry. It don't mean that you don't have emotions. But she didn't automatically just turn into this masculine man and start going at him.
Jumping down people's throats.
She just fell back and was like, okay.
So, for example, every time I say, like, where's this little pen? Like, men, the guy was like, I don't have the pen right now, but there was one. Oh, there it is. He kept saying, like, I don't know. He was like, women are designed for women to, like, women's hands are designed to be around a mop or something like that. Some dumb thing. And I just been like, am I don't want to say my old age. Probably like, Mom, you are not old. They keep telling me I'm not old, right? Cool. All right. They're saying, at my age, like, I don't got time to be arguing with people about what I want to say. So I just be like, go on with it, bro. You think my hands belong on the mop? That's cool. You're not talking to me. What's it gonna be to me? No, Emmanuel. No, Emmanuel. Don't pull that down. It's color green. Yeah. Go to Daisha. It don't make no never mind what he's saying. If I feel like it's ignorant, I'm not gonna be like, no, you should not dare talk to a woman like that. Like, at the end of the day, he can say what he want to say, and like, I'm not really that concerned. And there's a girl, Eileen girl Q, she just always falling back, and I just was like, yo, I don't know, like, as I got older, I would just be like, okay, like, if that's how you feel, okay, I'm cool. I don't got to correct nobody. I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. I don't.
Not go back and forth with him. She did not argue with him. She did not raise her voice. She did not trip out. She stayed soft. She stayed chill. She stayed classy. She just stayed in a feminine space. And so I think that that's the difference between masculine and feminine energy. It does not change and evolve based off of who they're talking to. It's just the way that they are instinctively amongst all people. Women smile. They don't smile depending on who the guy's talking to. They just smile. It's some women that just smiles as they walk down the street. So, you know, I look at it a little bit differently, and I don't think that you can change the stripes on an animal. I think that they just hide it a little bit better.
And Amira, can a woman with masculine energy be trained to be feminine?
I saw some studies by Dr. Friedman regarding children and how, when you're growing up, how your personality and your behavior stays with you as you grow older, and how you become into adulthood. He mentioned that.
So she's about to say that you can't change, but even Kevin Samuel said he was a beta male and he changed to an alpha male. So you can change. You have to make it known. Like, you have to decide, this is what I'm going to do.
The core of you is always there.
That's true. That's true.
Is be conscious of what you're doing.
Right.
But once you get out of your conscious mind,
right,
your natural behavior will come back. So I guess an example would be, English isn't my first language.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm upset or if I get excited about something, even feelings of happiness, overexcitement, I start speaking my language out of nowhere just because that's my core. That's
Leah.
how can you say, I grew up with this, so I start doing it. When you talk about women changing their behavior as they get older, I think the best that we can do is be conscious and make an effort to correct the behavior that we see as unfit. But I do believe that in certain situations, you will revert back to what you naturally are. I think those things are already embedded in your core.
So I feel like, I mean, you got some women that start, right? Some women start out soft and then they're kind of hardened by the world. Go call Leah, Mila. Go call Leah. Call Leah. Say, Leah, come here. Go call her. Right? We start out soft, but because of the things we go through, we harden up. Right? And so that woman can go back to her natural self, going back and tapping back into her feminine energy. But if you've been like rough all your life and going through some stuff, nobody can say you can't. Like, you can change whatever you want to change. You got to want to change it, and you got to be aware of it.
That's why they say be careful how you train your children, be careful how you raise them, because these things will follow, whether they like
these these charm schools, you see people going to cotillions anymore or becoming debutantes, or we don't see it in mass. But if churning out, feminine women, no.
And then the women that I generally coach, most of the time it's not as it relates. ISIS to men, has never been married. She don't even like dealing with her mother sometimes when she gets in her masculinity.
He's talking about his wife now.
As far as like combativeness and all of this other type of stuff. And I mean, she's not, according to what statistics are saying, supposed to even be the type of person that she is. But my wife don't have a masculine in her mouth. I mean, she steps back. She don't believe in none of that. I mean, she is very much an attitude, mentality, and how she approaches things very similar to Amira, to be honest with you.
Where did she get that from?
Masculine bone in her body. So even though she was raised in that type of environment, she's not a combative person. She don't fight. She not all of that. She none of that. She ain't got none of that in her, bro. From birth, from the time that I met her all the way up until today, ain't got a masculine, combative, none of that in her body, bro, at all.
My question was, where
I couldn't answer as far as the percentages because I don't know.
I'm saying I was about to ask where did wife learn that from? Is it something that she invested in herself, or has she always been like that? Because to your point, we growing up in the hood, you had girls that were tomboys, and they look at them later on in life, they still have that tomboy essence. But then you have females who were always dainty, always just super soft and pleasant to be around.
Think about that though, really.
Yeah, I agree.
The chicks that you went to high school with, right? And it was the pretty girl, dainty, whatever you want to call it, whatever. And it was the tough talking. Did you see an evolution in the tough talks? Honestly.
No. The girls that was gang banging and thugging in high school still gang banging. They let the GDs in the door.
He said the girls that was gang banging and thugging in high school still gang banging. You say gang banging? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, they let the GDs in the door.
They didn't change. They didn't evolve. They didn't start to get into some kind of feminine frame or some crap like that. They became more what they already are.
The what going on with the high school was they still tomboys. Tomboy. So.
Me as far as the women, especially the messages that I get. I'll say this, as far as with being a debutante and charm school, it's when you're younger. But it's in essence.
And I've come to a particular realization when I say this, but does femininity switch on and off? And if so, is your masculinity contingent on your wife's femininity?
All right, let me answer this question for y'all real quick. Hold on one second. They think I'm playing with them. Come on, boy. If you don't see them in the room, why you didn't come get them? Come get them now. Go. Okay, I'm back.
No, I'm gonna be me no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna be exactly what she's supposed to be no matter what. Like none of it is contingent on anything. Like my wife she's been feminine since day one, from the day I've met her. She's always been.
He's kind of like an over-exaggerated though.
That type of person. But it wasn't contingent upon me.
He's like, he'll be like, wait, he's like, I never changed one video in my life. I was like, who sounds like that? I'm like, I've never done such and such in my life. I'm like, you're doing too much for life.
Or anything like that. She's just always.
So I can't trust people that talk like that.
Smiling, look out. The very first time my mom ever met her, she just fell in love with her.
I believe that.
With her. She was just like, that is the sweetest girl that I've ever seen you bring around, Anton, and that's your wife.
Oh, that's why you married with her. Oh, that's cute.
Super random, but I just thought about it. I'm sorry.
Now she was
what
smile.
Makes a man feminine?
Is that a trick question?
No, I'm asking. What are the attributes of a man that's feminine?
I'm gonna leave that one to real.
Yeah, I think you're not gonna get in trouble. I mean, please jump in, but I mean, I think to the observable eye,
what makes a man feminine?
Men that are soft. You know what I'm saying? Men that have.
All right, they didn't change the topic, but I think that we covered it in depth. Like, you know me, I want to be thorough. I can't help it. I can't help it, no. All right. Men need to raise their standards. They need to get the physical part. Women need to up their game, whether you got to look nice all the time, whether you got to work out. You have to meet the physical standard. They're not going to pay you no attention, ladies, if you're not meeting the physical standard. Secondly, mental stimulation. Can you have a conversation with this man? Or is it going to turn into a fight every single time? Does he avoid talking to you because you're not pleasant? Right? Third is make sure she's feminine. Raising your standards means that's level 1, level 2. Feminine means, listen, she has to be soft. She has to be kind of like a laid back type of woman, not too much in your face, rah, rah, all that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because it's two masculine energies that's working, and you're going to get tired of it. So, with that being said, you got to make sure that you find someone that's going to compliment you. Find someone that's going to allow you to be that man that you want to be. But you can't do that if she's always fighting you, always arguing with you, No. And so, yeah, when you do all of these things and have a woman of good character, you're good. You're not leaving that woman for nothing. Nothing. I can tell you nothing. All right, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching our show. I really wanted to end the week strong. I think I did. I think this show is amazing. I think it's awesome information, and that you can see that it's more than me talking about it. It's other people that's discussing it. And I also want to give solutions. So the solutions, I gave the men the solutions. Men have to raise their standards. Women have to follow the lead and become the woman the best woman they could ever be. And they'll get the woman they will get the man. I wouldn't say they want, but they will get the man they deserve. All right. Thank you so much for watching Ruth and Relationships. I bless your family. I bless you. I bless your marriage. I bless your dating life. All that. Always blessings. Always blessings. Always blessings. So, Ruth and Relationships. Tell me, can you handle it? It's the Ruth and Relationships Show. See you later. Bye.